Welcome to the Awards and Bursaries presentation for students and teachers of Hamilton Wentworth District School Board. Why should you think about awards and bursaries? Well, the average debt of an undergraduate student in Canada after only 4 years of schooling is $24,000. Coupled with the fact that the youth unemployment rate in 2011 in Canada was 17%. 77% of students surveyed had less than $5,000 upon entering their first year. So you can imagine the type of debt that they would incur after 4 years. And unfortunately, 36% of students left post-secondary studies due to money concerns. Grants, bursaries, and scholarships can help you. Grants, bursaries, and scholarships are a great way to help finance your post-secondary education because they provide money that doesn't need to be paid back. Scholarships are usually awarded on merit. They can be based on a variety of criteria, such as academics, volunteer work, extracurricular activities, or sports. You could qualify for a scholarship because you live in a particular geographic region, or you belong to a particular religious or social organization, or maybe because of a certain cultural background. To find out what scholarships are available to you, you can register with www.studentawards.com. This free service will match your profile against eligibility criteria for thousands of awards and instantly create and customize a scholarship list of awards that you may qualify for. Grants and bursaries, however, are usually awarded based on your financial need. The largest grant program in Canada is offered by the federal government. Canada Student Grants help students and families manage the cost of post-secondary education. These grants are available to students in all provinces and territories, except Nunavut, Northwest Territories, and Quebec, which operate their own programs. When you apply for a Canada Student Loan, your eligibility for most Canada Student Grants will automatically be assessed. You can learn more about where to find bursaries at www.canlearn.ca. Who gets scholarships? In addition to academic success and financial need, scholarship providers look for applicants who can demonstrate the following: originality and passion. What makes you stand out from all the other applicants? They also look at volunteering and community services. Did you give back to your community? Have you volunteered beyond the 40-hour requirement? Leadership and initiative is an important piece in accessing scholarships. Are you a founding member, or have you taken an active role in a club or organization? Do you have some talent? Are you a Van Gogh? Maybe a future Spielberg? Do you have a vision? Scholarships reward fresh thinking and new ideas. And finally, special targeted areas, specific heritage or cultural background, gender, special needs, geography, and more. Here's some great tips for applicants when they're preparing their applications. First, make sure you prioritize. Prioritize the awards you find in order of personal interest. Apply for the awards with subject matter that grabs your interest first. Your passion for the subject will be reflected in your application that way. If you have time, apply for all the others you find. Research the award. Do the appropriate background work and find out exactly what the specific scholarship is looking for. Every scholarship is unique, and you have to tailor your application accordingly. Read the rules and regulations to be sure. Make sure you're clear and concise. Clarity of thought is important. How you communicate is just as important as what you're trying to communicate. Answer the essay question and only provide the relevant information. Do not go over the word limit count. In most cases, your essay will be cut off at the word limit and your best ideas probably won't be read. Have your application proofed before you submit it. Remember, your scholarship is not your resume. It's not a substitute, so don't simply rewrite your resume in essay form. Don't list, discuss it. Expand on your personal experience by discussing the broader implications of your work or volunteering. Explain how it fits into your future plans. Communicate your longer-term goals. Scholarship providers want to know they are enhancing the life of a goal-oriented person, and their support will help that person achieve their objectives. Structure, spelling, and grammar, so very important. Be aware of proper essay structure. Make sure you use Canadian spelling, and always double-check your spelling and grammar by having someone proofread your work. References. Ideally, references should be professionals at your school or an organization that can vouch for your participation. Friends and family should only be used for character references or as a last resort. Assume that the scholarship administrator will check your references. Keep your references informed about potential calls and make sure that their contact information is up to date. If the information you submit cannot be verified by your reference, you may have lost your chance at that scholarship and the possibility of using the reference in the future. Watch out for what you post at Facebook, MySpace, and LinkedIn. You can be sure you will be Googled by scholarship administrators. Follow the instructions. Make a checklist of all of the elements required for each award. It will help you to stay organized. Complete every requirement and make sure that you have collected and provided all of the requested materials. So don't submit photocopied transcripts when originals were requested. This may be the grounds for the elimination of your application. And finally, don't miss the deadline. Give yourself plenty of time to fill out the application and to gather the required documents. Your teachers may need time to write your reference letter. Time management is critical. You usually have to pay a fee to obtain official transcripts, and keep in mind that processing might take a few days. Don't expect an extension. In order to be fair to all of the other applicants, administrators tend to be strict with their deadlines. So what's available to you? Well, you can start by going to our own board website, www.hwdsb.on.ca/PCE. That'll give you a list of awards and some highlights that you might want to consider for yourself. You can also go to scholarshipscanada.com or studentawards.com. Some examples of available awards. The YMCA Peace Medallion is intended to recognize the achievements of individuals and groups in local communities who, without any special resources, demonstrate in their lives and activities the values expressed in the World Alliance of YMCA's 1981 Statement of Peace. This is an award of merit. It is not a financial award. Another very important award in Hamilton is the RBC Distinguished Citizen of the Year youth category. This award honors one youth each year for making an impact in their community, and certainly these types of awards can build your resume. We also have the YWCA Woman of Distinction youth category. This award honors one young woman who has made a unique and exemplary contribution to the development of others in her community. And finally, the John C. Holland Award. These awards were established to celebrate the rich cultural heritage of our community, with a particular focus on the contributions of African Canadians to the social, economic, and cultural life of our entire city. We're now going to show you some examples of grants and bursaries that are based on financial need. The Ron and Gina Fraser Scholarship is awarded to one student in the City of Hamilton annually who has a real passion for health sciences and also is considering medical school. In order to qualify, the student must demonstrate extreme financial hardship. The value of this award is approximately $75,000. Another bursary is the James Bartleman Aboriginal Youth Creative Writing Award. This award recognizes Aboriginal youth for their creative writing talent. Every year, up to 6 Aboriginal students will be eligible to receive the award of $2,500 each. And finally, the Lieutenant Governor's Ontario Heritage Award for Youth Achievement. And finally, the Lieutenant Governor's Ontario Heritage Award for Youth Achievement. This award rewards a young person whose leadership in preserving, protecting, and promoting heritage is deemed to be the most exceptional. The value of the scholarship is $2,000. Every individual nominee is considered for this scholarship to assist with future post-secondary education. The scholarship will be held in trust and will be paid to the recipient's post-secondary education institution of choice upon their enrollment. Questions? Find out more at www.hwdsb.on.ca/PCE.